Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. Thank you guys for stopping by the collection room. Today we're looking at some comics. These are some things that I dug out of the back issue bins, my local comic book store, just this last week, and I'm pretty excited about them. I got Priority White Heat, Phase 1, and something called Phineas, Magician for Hire, which is a double-sided cover with Animal Force, which is a angry chicken guy. But I thought these were really cool and wanted to give them a shot, so shelled out and got them. First up was here. This was an AC comic, Priority White Heat. If it's an AC comic, that's an easy sell for me. I just got to buy it. That's all there is to it. And this one comes from, looks like the year 1986. So they'd have been running for a while, about a year. FemForce came out in 1985, but I think they were making a few bucks before then. So gotta love AC Comics for their style, their art, their ladies, their attention to vintage ambiance with the books, all of it. Love AC Comics. Not terribly familiar with this one, but of course that's why I got it. So I have to be more familiarized with it. Jerusalem, West Berlin. Interesting ways to tell us where we're at. Panels are a cool shape, and I like the art. North Atlantic Ocean. They are on the Love Boat. Oh man, we can't go very far without running into Nazis again. Man, they can't get these Nazis exterminated in the AC universe. They're just everywhere. They got bases on the moon, all this stuff. And what can you do? You take off and nuke the site from orbit? Not really. Although that looks like what they took off, they nuked the site from orbit. That's the only way to be sure to get all the Nazis. You can never tell what year these things are set in either. Wow. My last video just came across one of these comic buyer's guides, polls, and that was like in a Disney, Disney Rescue Rangers comic, and they got it in this one too. That's fun. Next up, this comic is a weird size and shape. Phase 1, 1986. Let us see what amazing things lay in store for us in here. Right off the bat, this is issue 1. The art is not terrible, but I almost sense some sort of like digitized black and white processing process or something. It just feels a little blocky. I don't know. I do love black and white stuff from the 80s because, I mean, mid 80s in comics, it was the Wild West. They had just found out that turtles could make money, and not only were everybody trying to get in on that, but like all these companies were like, what do you got for 80s they were, companies were looking for the next gold mine, and people were looking to produce the next book that was going to be a big hit. And man, there was some crazy stuff that came out of that. Just wild things that, nobody would have normally backed that probably, but they did at this time. It turned out to just produce this huge array of wild and strange comic books. Like, I don't even know what this weird horse dinosaur guy is, but it's fascinating. Very odd. Sometimes I'm left speechless. I don't know what to say. Komodo and the Defiance. Interesting. Because that guy's not on the cover. Like, I guess it's an anthology book. It's got different stuff in it. Interesting though. I'm glad. It was a good pickup. Pyel Productions, Phineas, Magician for Hire. This is 1995. This is way later, and this definitely has just look at it. This has a early screen color printer look to it. You can see the copying lines. I'm aware of this because I produced an album in the 90s that had these lines too, and it's one of those things that you get. For its apparently cheap look, it has very stiff pages, but it has very, very light coloring. There's like not a lot of black. It's like they wanted to save ink. You can almost tell. They spent all their ink budget on that cover, and now this is what they got. Well, they didn't mince a lot of words either. I like the pacing of it. Like, that's kind of interesting. Just very odd. There's almost no dialogue on these pages. But this skeleton's super cool. Just a weird book. Now we're getting into, when it's nighttime, we're throwing some black in there. Gotta get a little bit of color in here. The art's not bad. You can tell it's kind of amateurish. It's better than I could do, but it's not out of this world great. Now we're at the flip book. And Animal Force, we'll take a look at what that is. It's probably very much what it sounds like. It's manimals doing stuff. Yet there is still humans. See, that confuses the whole thing. If everybody's an animal, then it's one thing. Oh, great. We got Hitler involved. And that guy... This is Rocksteady back in his military service, so. Looks like the Animal Force is not near as long. Pretty short on that. The thickness of the pages is really weird. Like, that's big stock paper. And I can't tell if that's a real signature. Kind of looks like one. And it's not on the other side. So cool. Might be signed. Don't know. Either way, I'm glad to have it. I'll probably never sell it or do anything with it. It's just one of those neat books that I like to have. And stuff that I haven't seen before. And isn't that what I always want? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate watching my numbers move a little bit. And that's pretty much all I got. That's my story. Catch you guys later. Bye.